Hi, I'm Charles Kirkland. I'm from Keeping It Real, and I'm talking real movie stuff with the stars of the second season of Dr. Death. That's Mandy Moore and Edgar Ramírez. Hi, guys. How you doing?
Hi,
Hey,
Charles. How
how are
are you?
you?
Oh, I'm great. I just want to ask. I mean, you guys are so busy. Did you guys ever have an opportunity to watch the first season of Dr. Death?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
did.
yeah, we did.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were both big fans.
Okay, so is that what drew you to being in the second season, or what was it that made you want to be a part of the show?
Yeah, I mean, I loved the first season and then, had the opportunity to read the scripts for season two. And I listened to the Wondery podcast and just was floored at what unfolded. And I had never had the opportunity to be a part of, telling a story quite in this way. And I just think the tone of the project, also the scale of
Yeah,
what
scale, yeah.
season two sort of like, I think the duality, the parallel tracks of like following this man and this doctor like on the professional side of things and how that bled into the personal side and how those two sort of like work together to show what a truly masterfully manipulative and deceptive human he is. I found that so fascinating.
Edgar, was there any trepidation in you about playing a role where you can be so manipulative and whatever, you know?
Yeah. Um, well, yes and no. Um, no, the reason why I don't give you a straight answer is because I of course it was a very dark character to explore. So I
Mhm.
tried to keep the research and my knowledge about the character very tight, very contained, because otherwise I would have thought about the character in the way that you just described it. And
Mm.
you can, as an actor, you cannot judge your character because otherwise you are not at the service of the characters. It will be the other way around, and we have to be at the service of the characters. And as I was doing my research and looking at different documentaries and all that, there was a moment when I said I have to stop. I have to stop because otherwise it will be so difficult to play this character.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because it started to hurt on an emotional
Yeah.
level. It's like I can't stand this guy, and especially knowing what he did. So I had to stop and pull back and just focus on the scripts that were so greatly crafted. So we just have to put ourselves into them and just be guided by them, and just be very. I had to be very disciplined about. For example, I once I read all the episodes, I would just focus on my scenes and forget about the other scenes. For example, I read one episode, I never read it again. I just read my scenes
Mm.
so that I could keep my tracks very clear. Because if I
Right.
read about something that he did to other people, it would filter in somehow.
Sure.
So for me, it was just like one track. I kept very disciplined on the same tracks, and always. And also, I mean, the show is so well written that there is no moment of introspection. There is no moment for me to get out of those tracks, because he never had a moment of admission. He never admitted what he did. He never admitted or had a moment of accountability
Right.
on the things that he did to his patients and what he did to Benita, to Mandy's character. So yeah, I had my judgments at the beginning, and then I have to put them at bay and just commit to the fantasy that this character is selling to everyone, especially to Benita.
Well, that's great because you answered every question that I had, and because I think what you guys have done is a really great work here, and I just love how complex the story is, and you guys did a great job. So thank you for everything
Thank
you've
you.
done.
Thank you so
Appreciate it.
much,
Thanks for
Charles.
your
It's very
time.
nice. Thank you.
Thanks,
Have a
Charles. I'll
great
take you
day.
back to the
Happy
press
Thank
holidays.
meeting.
you. You too.